What is up, folks? It's Bob here from the Sports Nuts and OddsJam with Last Minute Betting. We're presented by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. By the way, check out the Sharp Money from OddsJam. Sharp Money from OddsJam. Link below in the description of this show. And if you want to know how to get to that show, guess what you're going to do? You know what? You're going to scan the QR code to subscribe to you. Yeah, little new thing I got going on. I always like having toys. Love having toys to play with. And this is a new toy to play with. So I'm going to enjoy it while I can. And welcome to you all. My counterpart here seems to forget that I need to see his face, okay? So get your face up here, because I'd like to introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Justin, the first place undefeated leader of the Sports Nuts Fantasy Football League.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, we can't have that picture up all.
Well, listen to the point. Listen to the point, all right?
Okay. That was great. Okay. It wasn't very good. The audio sucked, but whatever. It was.
Oh, it wasn't
Capitals money line. You were right about Utah last night. I just couldn't bet it. Remember? I just couldn't bet it. Couldn't bet it. All right. So anyway, new thing we got, scan the QR code. You can go, it directly goes to the YouTube page, and you can subscribe to the YouTube page right there. It's awesome as Justin drinks his vodka. He has to have a daily, he says he doesn't drink, but don't believe him. It's all a lie. He's a big time alcoholic. But anyway, I'm just saying. Hey, don't make me pull the drumstick out on you, boy.
I'll pull the pad on your ass.
Anyway, believe it or not, last week we only lost 2 games.
What was the games we lost?
The Cowboys-Commanders game, and I can't remember I'll tell you here in a second. Every week, folks, we pick the games for the week, except for the Thursday night game, because these guys don't come on till Friday. So,
yeah, Tristan, Mike, and where's Jabbar these days?
You know, I mean, everybody's afraid to come on because, quite frankly, I don't think they can handle being on the same broadcast as a guy who is 7-0. I mean, I'm just saying.
Maybe you're on something there.
Dolphins game.
Oh, it was a Dolphins.
Yeah. So the Dolphins and the Cowboys, and I think Tristan was on them, and those were the only 2 that he was on that was different from us that would have won. So if we'd have listened to him on those 2 games, we would have went undefeated, and my dollar would have turned into $1,900. Instead, it turned into nothing.
Yep, that's part of it, man. That's part of it.
How about Blackhawks beating Tampa Bay Lightning at home? Yeah, the Lightning are starting off terrible this year. The Blackhawks are starting off well. Going to be an interesting season. NBA underway. Big schedule on tonight. And speaking of which, let's do some talking. Let's talk a little NBA to start the season. And you know what? You haven't had a chance to weigh in yet on the betting controversy. And young man, I'm going to let you weigh in on what has happened. By the way, the betting controversy in the sport, as far as sports betting, you know, the mafiosa stuff was in poker, folks. So that's a whole whole different thing, even though it did involve a basketball coach and a Hall of Famer, by the way. But go ahead. What do you think about what they found out with Rozier and what have you? And should our FBI be worrying about this kind of stuff?
Honestly, no. Honestly, they shouldn't be. Like, honestly, do I think guys should be doing it? Like, they had that referee that did the point shaving scandal back in 2007 or 8. Do I think they should be doing that? No. But do I care? No. I mean, why can't players bet in fixed games, but politicians are allowed to invest in the stock market, So, I mean, I don't give that much of a crap, but I mean, yeah, why Chauncey Billups, why does he feel the need to do this? I have no idea. Did he not make enough money? Did he not save his money? Like, come on, bro. And Rozier, same thing with you.
Right.
All I really got for this, because I feel like this kind of thing and people, their minds fixating on betting, and it's just ridiculous. So, I mean.
Batsa says Jokic was useless last night. Helped me out taking Warriors last minute. Brandon, no crew tonight. You know what? Don't know where all the rest of the crew is, but as usual, I try to show up as much as I can. All right, talking about the betting country, but I want to talk about the World Series real quick. And I know that you're not a big baseball guy. All right, I do realize that. But this is the World Series, and it's Canada against the United States again.
That's right.
He says there are people either rooting really, really heavily against Canada in this country, or they're rooting really, really heavily against and rooting for Canada because of all the crap that's happened. So I want to show you a play that is up on Sharp Money right now, okay? And I don't know whether you understand the whole concept of it. I think you do, but
yeah, definitely.
Yes. Okay. I figured you probably did. So there is $74,537 on the Dodgers money line, meaning the play is the Blue Jays. The pinnacle limit is 35 grand. I know that the Dodgers have the best pitching, but my God, this looks like a friggin' hammer play, man.
Well, you got 75 grand on the Dodgers.
Right. Which means that the play is on the Blue Jays. The Sharps are bet putting it on the opposite. This is the play they're on. Okay. That's how Sharp Money works. That's how the Sharps work. And trust me, I'm up 35 units since August 1st doing this. So this is a thing that Randall and I had talked about, and we've turned it into a product, and it's been great so far. But bottom line is, Blue Jays is a hammer play. That's over twice the pinnacle limit. Plus, it's 75 grand. A lot of friggin' money, man. A lot of money.
Well, it could be a lot of DGen money, though. So you never know.
Nah, not when you're dealing with betting exchanges, okay?
Well,
if it was Kalshi, a predictor market, or a poly market, I could see that, but not with a betting exchange. These are legitimate Sharps that are there, and they buy a play. That's how this all works. And right now, I got to be honest with you. I think that this is, I mean, if your unit size is $50, then you should put 100 on it. If your unit size is 20, then you should put 40 on it. I mean, put 2 units on this play. I really, and I'm going to add it into the bet tracker here, and I will bet it somewhere. And by the way, the other thing is that you're not necessarily finding the best odds, because where you're going to bet this is, Hang on a second. You're going to bet it in whatever book that you can find, okay? That's why these plays that are popping up, and it's gone now, baby. It just popped off. So let's keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on this page, okay? Before game time, about an hour before game time. After the show is over, check it again. See where it's at. So here's another one, Justin. 25,728 is the liquidity. The pinnacle limit is only $3,000. Man, dude, that is 8 times the pinnacle limit. It's got to be a hammer play. It just has to be. Now, am I getting minus 147? No, I'm getting minus 160, somewhere around there. But you know what? I still would put 2 units on that. And speaking of which, I'm going to go do this right now. And here's another play. This Pelicans play has been here all day. I know Wemby had a huge game, the first game. I mean, I mean, in all honesty, do you think the Pelicans win?
I couldn't say for certainty, but I did catch a little bit of that Spurs game because I watched the Lakers first game. They do look pretty good, so I don't know. Might be risky.
Okay. Well, that's a big, sharp money play, and that's 3 times the pinnacle limit. And this has been up all day. And some people that I know in the betting business, not named Chauncey Billups or Rosier,
Right.
are definitely on this play. And we're on it earlier today. So those are 3 plays that I'm putting up. This one's actually over the pinnacle limit. Whoa. This Flames play, I got to be honest with you. Now, here's one, Justin. The Flames have been up here 2 times in the last week. The play was the Flames. In both games, they lost 2-1. They came close. The last one went to overtime. But so far, hockey, except for those Flames games, the underdogs are 4-0, except for the Flames, it's 4-2. So I haven't decided whether I'm betting that tonight. What do you think I ought to do?
Well, I wouldn't bet it unless you got 1x bet personally, but I mean,
Why is that?
well, because they're robbing you like $20. You bet it on BetMGM. So I mean,
Sharps don't care, man. Sharps care about one thing: winning, money. That's why they're sharps. They're controlling those lines, man. That's why they bet in betting exchanges. They're limited everywhere else. They don't want to put 500 on a play. They want to put $5,000 down. Okay? So we're talking big money. All right. And so, when you and I are nickel and diming it, we're nickel and dime bettors compared to them guys.
well, okay, compared to those guys, I was going to say, I was no piker when I was able to bet. I was not pikering. Not like you.
No, I'm just, not like me. Yeah, I saw your home run parlay, and yes, good one. So anyway, Toronto to win tonight, probably going to go in as a play. Hang on, let's talk a little NFL. And you know what? Even before we get to straight NFL, let us talk. I mean, I got to give you a little bit of the props here with fantasy football. I just got to throw this out here. I mean, you beat me. I thought after Gibbs went off, I thought, man, please don't let JSN. I think I prayed and said, please, can you have JSN turn an ankle or something? Stub a toe. I don't know. I was really wanting him to stub a toe when he was walking on the sidelines.
Wow, that's a really professional of you. You know,
Well,
I got a sound effect for you.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, wow. That's terrible. And you know what? I don't think the audience like that. They're protective of me.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Yes,
you get
yes.
Kristen back in here.
Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. All right.
Where's Kristen when you need him?
Anyway, you're 7-0. We're going to take, Mike and I talked about it last night on the show. We're going to take credit a little bit for you. We should have kept our mouths shut about McCaffrey because Mike was the next pick, and he's taking McCaffrey if you don't. And you were kind of against taking him, and we kind of talked you into it, and we should have never done that because guess what? He's been a big difference maker for you, dude.
Well, the only reason I even picked him, though, in this league is because I had him in no other league. So I'm like, all right, why not? I mean, that's why. Whether you talked me into it or not, I mean, I was not.
Well, we did. We have the video of the fantasy football conversation, and yeah, we were talking about it. God, Christian McCaffrey, man. I don't know, man, about him and getting injured. You weren't sure. Who thought that he was going to do what he's doing? And now he's got himself a 5-year contract extension. Good for him, right?
Ooh, I would not have given him that, but I mean, okay. Good for him, though. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. 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 All right. You know what? Instead of calling it NFL talk, let me find my really, really important Chargers. Okay, now I just want to tell you this. I lost 2 legs of a 7-leg parlay last night because Justin Herbert didn't hit 250 yards. And Quentin Johnson, who I just needed 40 yards out of, he didn't have a target or anything last night, and he did play. So my question here is, this is what I think, and I haven't heard anything about what Harbaugh said or Herbert after the game. But I think that they used Johnston as a decoy. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you look at Johnston's numbers, ever since like week 5, they've been kind of suspect. Like let's pull them up here quickly because I mean, let's see. Yeah, against the Commanders, he only had 30 yards. Against the Colts, he had 30 yards, and yeah, he had no yards against the Vikings. Yeah, what the hell's happened to your guy?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Is he hurt? What's going on? But
he was hurt the one game. He was hurt. Wasn't it the?
I think it's a hamstring, and I think the hamstring's bothering him. I really do. I really think. You know how it is with a wide receiver and hammies, man. You just don't recover from them very quickly. Wow. I didn't hear anything about the kicker hitting the camera wire when going for the field goal. Wow. I didn't hear that at all. That's crazy.
And I didn't hear anything about that either, but
that's great. And you know what? He's still my boy. I like the kid, and I'm happy for him. I hope he does better. By the way, scan that QR code up there, folks, so you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get your phone and just do it real quick.
I never understood what it was that you saw from him in his first 2 years. It
doesn't matter what you think I saw. You told me he was slow. He's faster than what you think. I'm just going to tell you that right now. We saw that on the first catch he had this season, the pass over the middle that he turned into a big gainer. You also saw it on the 61-yard touchdown pass. So we're not going to argue about Quentin anymore. It's okay.
I don't even care because, the Chargers don't have a receiver problem anymore. So it's not.
They kind of do. McConkey's had two good games in a row, but he didn't do crap this year until then.
Well,
these last two games, he's come around. I've got him on another fantasy team too, dude. I know. He hasn't been producing.
Well, I know, but they've had a requisite amount of guys that can actually handle the job this year. They got Keenan Allen, who can be the one.
They just got Keenan was the addition.
Well, they got Keenan Allen, and they got two rookies who could potentially, or three rookies actually, who could be the future of this receiving core. And they got guys that can handle the job now. So I think receivers are really good.
McConkey is averaging, because of the last two games, 13.57 points per game, and Johnston is 12.66, and that was with 0 points last night and missing a game. So, and low production in another game. So, you know what? Here's the thing. McConkey's 1 year older. Johnson's 1 year older. They're maturing. Keenan Allen coming back has solidified them, I believe. And, I think Herbert is playing a little bit better, except for, man, that guy can throw some pick sixes. He got away with one last night that was a pick six. There was a penalty on the play, wasn't there?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a catch. It hit the ground.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
Yeah. No, the Chargers. I mean, McConkey didn't play well the first 4 games because there was no volume for him. I mean, that's technically in a way a good thing, because there's so many mouths to feed in the receiving core right now that not everybody can get theirs, which is a good thing for the Chargers receiving core. Now they have to address what you've been clamoring now to address, is the offensive line. That's the biggest problem with this team right now. That's the reason why they're not succeeding as well as they should be.
Yeah, McConkey had 10 targets last night. That's the most targets he's had all season long, which is good. You're gonna have to distribute the ball around. This Vidal kid, or Vidal, or however you say his name, 117 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
He's Hank Aaron's nephew.
Oh, I did not know that. No kidding.
Yeah, he is.
If he's got Hank Aaron's blood running through his veins somewhere down the line, that's a good thing. That was one of the greatest ever. Greatest ever. By the way, what do you think? Who you think homers? Ohtani or Guerrero?
Well, if I had to choose, I'd go with Ohtani. And I'd pick the Dodgers to win the series.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I picked the Dodgers to win the series, too. All right, what do you say we go to picking some football games? Because it looks like it's me and you, buddy.
Yeah, I guess so. I gotta get Jabari back here, too. Okay.
They're chicken. They're afraid is what it is. They can't handle it. All right. Remember, we're just going with winners, and we got the Dolphins and the Falcons. I mean, immediately you're going to say Falcons.
Oh, yeah. Even though I hate the Falcons, yeah, you got to go Falcons.
I got Falcons, too. Bears and Ravens. Is Lamar playing or not?
I actually do not know about that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is where you should be the information guy.
Well, I don't get notifications on my phone, though. So
no, yeah, but you could Google it while I'm doing this. It says Friday injury, upset date, set stage. I believe that he practiced. Full participant in practice on Friday. See how easy that was? You could have done that for me. I'll take the Ravens. If Lamar's back, I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens. This proves how important Lamar Jackson is to this team. Everybody talking about,
yeah, I got you. Whatever. He's all right. He's a good
You know how many Lamar Jackson haters there are? You know how many?
I'm not a Lamar Jackson hater. He is a great athlete. I don't think that he is the best pocket. Actually, I don't think he's a very good pocket passer. Okay. And he throws a lot of line drives. No air under the ball. You know, when you really throw a deep ball, you gotta have some air under it, i.e., your boy Aaron Rodgers. That's how you got to do it. You got to have some air under the ball to be a deep passer. That is not Lamar Jackson. All right.
He doesn't have to be, though.
No, because of his running ability. But when you take that away, if you take that away in the RPO, he ain't going to be a very good quarterback, bro. He ain't going to be that good. Sorry.
He's better than He's better than Purdy. Miles better than Purdy.
Than who? Purdy?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We
100%.
I'm just talking about taking away his running ability. If he was Kirk Cousins, he's not that kind of quarterback. He's not an arm quarterback. He's not a guy that's going to throw you to a championship. I just don't believe that. Sorry. Bills, Panthers. I'll take Bills.
Bills.
I mean, you could disagree with me all you want, but this is my opinion. Jets, Bengals. The Bengals are actually staying in the AFC North. And they're probably going to win this game too. I'm taking the Bengals.
Yeah, I'd have to go Bengals too. I now hate without Joe Burrow.
Niners, Texans.
I got to go Niners. 100%.
I'm probably going to go with you on this.
The Texans stink.
But Texans at home, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they miss Joe. Browns, Patriots. I'll take the Patriots.
Patriots. You always got to get one on me, don't you?
What? It's true. Giants, Eagles.
So, come on.
I'll take the Eagles.
Eagles, yes.
Okay. Bucks, Saints. Oh man, this is a tough one. Yeah,
I'll take the Bucks. Yeah, you got to go Bucks.
Yeah, it's a joke, bro. All right. Cowboys, Broncos. Oh man, can I get another 39.96 points out of Bo Nix and most of them in the fourth quarter? I'm taking the Broncos, baby.
Oh yeah, you gotta go Broncos. Gotta go Broncos. Yeah.
I just gotta hang in there until the playoffs and then take you down then. All right.
Yeah.
Titans, Colts. Well, sorry, PhD. I'll take the Colts.
Oh yeah. I mean, geez, almost 1,000.
Jonathan Taylor is having an MVP year, I believe. I don't know what you think. That's what I think. All right, here we go. I love this game. The Sunday night football game, Packers and Steelers. Now, where does Justin go on this? I'm not going to say a word. You pick first.
Well, I'm rooting for my boy like absolute hell in this game. I hope the hell he wins this game and sticks it to the Packers. But as far as it goes betting, I'd probably have to lean the Packers. Or I should say the Pikers.
Man, dude. See, I'm opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Steelers.
You
it's at home. I have terrible towels. No, I like the Steelers in this game.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'll do a coin flip.
Okay, heads Packers, tails Steelers.
It is tails.
Steelers.
Okay, I can roll with that.
Okay. All right.
That's way better though.
And then finally, we have a Monday night with only one Monday night game. Phew.
Yes.
Commanders Chiefs. What is up with Jaden Daniels?
Well, I think he's not playing, is he?
What the injury update on him is?
Yeah,
he's ruled out. Yeah, he's ruled out. You're absolutely right. Oh yeah, Chiefs.
Yeah, you gotta go Chiefs.
Okay. So what does that give us? Let's take a look at this. Plus 65. Okay. So what? That can't be right.
Well, you got some big juice on there. Big juice.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Falcons, Ravens, Bills, Bengals, Niners, Patriots, Eagles, Bucks, Broncos, Colts, Steelers, and Chiefs. So $10 will get you $656, $660, whatever. So there you go. There's picks for this week. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Well, yeah.
All right. Brandon has been at.
Hope you're right, Steelers.
Yeah, that doesn't give us as much as the other one, but we only missed by 2 last week, and that dollar would have been $1,900. So, yeah,
that's too bad. That's too bad. You better been sharing that money.
Oh no, that was my dollar. Okay. Hey, if you didn't put any money, you don't get to give me a quarter after the fact and go, hey, here's my part, and give me a fourth of the winnings. It don't work like that. Plus, it's going on my taxes.
You got to go to Uncle Sam down.
That's right. You guys don't have Uncle Sam up there, do you?
Well, not when it comes to betting. No, I didn't have to pay a dime all my winnings when I cashed them out.
Well, you're lucky in that regard. You're lucky. All right. Let's see. Anything else we got going on here? World Series. Oh, we went over NBA. NHL, there's a few games tonight. My Blues not off to the start that I wanted them to get off to. Utah off to a really good start. Of course, the Avalanche, your Canucks up there not doing really great. And, of course, Calgary is stinking it up right now. Red Wings looking good. Panthers not looking good. And but that's okay. Tristan ain't here. So it's no fun to make fun of his Panthers when he's not here.
Yeah.
It's just no fun. All right. Look, that does it for this show, folks. Don't forget, hit that. You got to do this.
I'll do this. Hold on. Do this.
All right. Do it. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend.
Just listen to the clock. Listen.